Hello and welcome everybody to the Cuyamaca College Gymnasium where we are about to get set and get ready for the start of the 2025-26 Cuyamaca Coyotes college basketball season. I'm Evan Patoka and it is a very good matchup here between the Coyotes and the Mount San Jacinto Eagles. We'll start in about 3 minutes and 15 seconds, but for now let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the visiting Eagles, it's Kiara Williams starting at the guard spot. Carson and Cohen Marshall both starting. And Anissa Turner and Trinity Skinner, the starting five for the Eagles. On the other side, for the Coyotes, Shania White, Naomi Henderson, as well as Kylie Hayward, Belinda Diaz, and Yasmin Zufri starting at the 5 spot. Both these teams are coming off of pretty different seasons in the 2024-25 season. Cuyamaca finished at 8-17, went 2-12 in conference, and here at the gymnasium at Cuyamaca College, they went 5-7 at home and ended up going 3-7 on the road. On the other side, for the Eagles, they had a very good season, finishing 24-5 overall, 15-1 in the conference, and ended up clinching their 8th straight Inland Empire Athletic Conference championship. So good season for Mount San Jacinto, but they end up losing in the 3C2A SoCal Regional second round against Grossmont. That is college that is just up the street from here in Cuyamaca. Mount San Jacinto in the Inland Empire region where San Bernardino is. Mainly San Bernardino, but also just all those places that are east of the Los Angeles area. On the other side, the Coyotes finished 7th of 8 teams in the Pacific Coast Athletic Conference of the 3C2A, the California Community College Athletic Association. They are just about to get underway here. Both coaches, Sade Wiley Gatewood for the Coyotes, and on the other side, the reigning Inland Empire Athletic Conference Coach of the Year, Taylor Bell, on the side of Mount San Jacinto. Just about to get set here for game one of the 2025-2026 season. Cuyamaca played a exhibition match against the Hoopers Collective, which is a club team. They ended up dropping that one by a score of 88-61. In a game in which they only scored 4 points in that second quarter. And the Hoopers Collective ended up going on a 34-4 run between the end of the first quarter and the start of the third. Looking to play a little bit better here. The club team is full of women on the Hoopers Collective that are a lot older than college students, so might not have been the most matched, or the most evenly matched. But now we got two colleges against each other, and this one counts. Game one between Cuyamaca and Mount San Jacinto starts right now with the tip-off between Carson Marshall and Yasmin Zufri. No score here as we get set. Both of these women 5'10" to 6 feet tall. Tallest on the court right now, and Cuyamaca will win the tip. 10 minutes left. No score. It's Diaz. Diaz passes it to the corner. It's Henderson. Henderson trying to drive to the lane. Passes it back over to Kylie Hayward. Hayward tries to drive to the rim. It's a rebound by Zufri, but still in possession of Cuyamaca. It gets stolen by Kiara Williams. Kiara Williams has speed, drives to the lane. The layup's no good. And now here comes Cuyamaca the other way. Still no score. 9:30 left in this first quarter. It's Shania White. The layup is in and good. Cuyamaca strikes first. They have a 2-0 advantage. 9:22 left. Kiara Williams with the ball. Very small at 5'1", but has some good speed and is a very good sharpshooter from the three ball. Here's a corner three from Skinner. It's too strong. Offensive rebound. That one is no good. Cuyamaca now going the other way. It's Shania White. Good defense from Williams, and now Mount San Jacinto has a chance. Anissa Turner against Zufri. Her layup is in and good. And it's tied up at 2, 8:51 left in this first quarter. Henderson bringing it up the other way, over to Diaz. Diaz has been a pretty big leader of this Cuyamaca team as she drives to the lane but misses the layup. Rebound Carson Marshall getting double teamed, and now it's going to be a 2-on-2. Mount San Jacinto has been good at hitting the three ball. Another corner from Skinner, and that one's no good. There's going to be a foul on Anissa Turner after her offensive rebound and lay. She'll shoot 2 from the line. We're going to have 2 free throws from Anissa Turner. It's been a pretty good defensive matchup so far here. 8:26 left in this first quarter. Foul will be on Zufri. That's her first. First free throw is up and good from Anissa Turner. Turner was at Northeastern Junior College last season with the Plains women from Commerce City, Colorado. That's at George Washington High School, standing at 5'8", and she misses the second free throw. San Jacinto trying to fight for the board, but it will be a jump ball. And possession will go back to the Eagles. .8:22 left, 3-2. San Jacinto has the lead here. Some good defense being played by both teams so far in this one. It's going to be Carson Marshall, guarded by Viviana Cravens, who just subbed into the game. Now it's Cohen Marshall, passes it over, and it's a 3 from Carson Marshall. That one's off the mark. Rebound Belinda Diaz. And Cuyamaca is going to go the other way, looking to get the lead back. Still 3-2 here, 7:57 left in this first quarter. Diaz drives to the lane, passes it back. It's Cravens for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound goes to Kiara Williams, and there will be a foul. Be a blocking foul on Shania White. That's her first foul of the day. So it will be Cohen Marshall to take the inbound to Kiara Williams. Have some time here. Still only 3-2. Here's Carson Marshall getting guarded by 2 Coyotes. She gets her own rebound and misses the second attempt. Another jump ball. This possession will go to Cuyamaca. It'll be Diaz to take the inbound. Some press from Kiara Williams. Small stature at 5'1", but she's been playing very hard so far. She's been everywhere on the court, has great speed. As Yasmin Zufri will sub out of the game, in comes Kaylee Kaser. Playing some good defense. This team, the Eagles, had a very good defense last season as well, giving up 31.6% from the field. That was 4th in the 3C2A. And it'll be an offensive foul on Shania White, her second. A couple more subs will come into the game. White, after getting her second foul, is out, and in comes Naomi Henderson. Got the start, but got subbed out relatively quickly. Some good full court press, though, from Cuyamaca. Kiara Williams driving, passes it to the corner. 3 for Turner, and that one's good. 6-2, Mount San Jacinto has a 4-point lead. Pass goes over the leaping grab of Kaylee Kaser, and possession will go back to the Eagles. Now with a 4-point lead after a good 3 from Anissa Turner. Now it's Cohen Marshall trying to orchestrate some offense. It's Williams. Open three for Carson Marshall. That's off the mark. And Kaser will get the rebound. It's Hayward leading the charge for the Coyotes, going the other way. And there will be a travel on Hayward. Possession goes back to the Eagles. 3 subs come in. Keslin Henson, Anaya Singer, and Amia Singer will come in to the game. Still Kiara Williams out there, has the ball. A lot of stamina. And another travel. That one being on Carson Marshall. The ball will go the other way. 6:2, 6:26 left in this first quarter. Very good defensive game so far, but so far all 3 fouls in the game have gone the way of Mount San Jacinto. It's Henderson. Now it's Cravens. Mid-ranger. No good. Rebound Henson. It's Carson Marshall. 2 on her. Now back to the corner. 3 from the left wing, and it's no good. Marshall does get the rebound, puts up another shot, and that one's no good. Very good at getting their own offensive boards. Singer has it. Now it's Henson. And she gets fouled by Belinda Diaz. Diaz, her first foul of the day. Another sub will come in. Zufri is going to come in for Cravens. Williams again. 6'2", 5:47 left, 15 on the shot clock. And Kaser will get the steal. Now Cuyamaca going the other way. It's Henderson. Henderson pass gets deflected. And now it's Singer the other way. And she has an easy lay-in. Makes it 8-2. So Cuyamaca scored the first points of the game, but since then, an 8-0 run from Mount San Jacinto, and they have a 6-point advantage. All get deflected out of play. Possession goes back to Cuyamaca, 18 on the shot clock, 5:15 in the first quarter. Couple subs as Shania White's back in. Tanaya Hutcherson will get her first bit of action as Kiara Williams, after playing a very good brand of basketball, some good defense and speed, will take the bench for the first time today. So now 2 captains for Cuyamaca, Diaz and White. Diaz with a mid-ranger, and it's off the mark. Rebound goes to Singer. Nowhere to pass, but now she passes it to Henson. Henson getting covered by Kylie Hayward, now to Carson Marshall. 4:50 left in the first quarter. As the pass gets tipped out of play, and some good defense from Kaylee Kaser gives Cuyamaca the ball back. Diaz orchestrating the offense. It seems as though she has very good communication skills with the team from watching the scrimmage. It seemed as though it was a lot less communicative when she was off the floor. Her 3 goes off the mark and out of play. Ball goes back to Mount San Jacinto. 4:26 left in this first quarter, as it's been a very low-scoring affair so far. Mount San Jacinto still has scored 8 straight points and might be an easy lay-in for Hutcherson, but she misses on it. Another offensive rebound. A 3 from Marshall. That one's off. Rebound goes to Kaser. Cuyamaca playing some good defense, but got to get something going on the offensive side. Shots blocked, but there's a foul. And there will be free throws for Kylie Hayward. Nia Singer, her first foul, puts Kylie Hayward to the line. more subs as Taylor Bell wants almost everybody who was on the court out of the play on that one. Trinity Skinner, the only starter who's played every minute so far. Kylie Hayward to take her 2 free throws. First one is up and no good. Bounces off the back. A little short on it. She is a freshman from High Tech High. Played 28 games in her senior year last season, averaged 8.9 points and 6.1 boards as she makes the second one. And Cuyamaca has their third point and their first point since scoring the first bucket of the game. Williams back out there, but her pass a little too strong. Still Skinner getting double teamed, gonna have to pass it up. Layup is no good. Rebound goes to White. Cuyamaca on the other side, and it will be a blocking foul on Williams. Coyotes will get the ball back. First foul on Williams. Eight 3. 3:46 left in that first quarter as White will try and take the inbound. 4 fouls for Cuyamaca, now 2 for the Eagles. Diaz trying to make a move. Her 3 is up and it bounces off the backboard. No good. Rebound goes to Anaya Singer, and now it's Williams with that speed. Some good transition offense. Her foul, her shot is not going to count due to a travel. Now Belinda Diaz will finally come out of the game, and for Naomi Henderson, who's back in. She was one of the starters as well as Diaz, and as well as White, who's in control of the ball right now. Getting covered by Kiara Williams. Pass to Henderson. Her shot is off the mark. Counted as a 2. Almost stolen by Hayward, and it is stolen. There is a foul. It'll go the other way for Mount San Jacinto. Foul on Henderson, her first. So make that 5 fouls now already for Cuyamaca. It's really been biting them so far here. They're down 5. It's 8-3 here with 3:11 left in this first quarter, and it looks like there might be free throws to come. Cohen Marshall will take them. So Mount San Jacinto with a 5-point advantage. Going to extend it here with a couple easy shots. Marshall, first one is no good. Cohen Marshall, 3 double-doubles last season. On December the 6th versus Irvine Valley, on January the 3rd versus LA Trade Tech, and on February the 21st against Victor Valley as she hits the second one. And it's 9-3 Eagles. Here comes White, covered by Williams. Again, some good defense. There is going to be a foul on the play. Nisa Turner with the foul on that play, her first of the day. 9-3, 3:02 left. And it's Kylie Hayward at the top of the key. Now it's Henderson. Corner 3 is up and no good. Kaser will keep it in bounds. Her layup is in and good. First points for Kaylee Kaser, and it's 9-5. Again, fast transition offense from Kiara Williams. Pump fake by Cohen Marshall. Now the mid-ranger is no good. Good rebound from Singer, the 6-foot center. Now a 3 from Anissa Turner is off the mark. Cuyamaca, Kylie Hayward again going the other way to the rim. Last touch by Mount San Jacinto. Couple of missed shots. 9-5 though. As Kaylee Kaser gets her first points of the game. She's a sophomore from Granite Hills High School. Only played 3 games last season on the December the 28th, 29th, and 30th. So it's Zufri with the ball. Now over to Cravens, who just subbed in for Kylie Hayward, and it's Diaz. Diaz passes it back to Zufri, looking to drive to the rim. Good defense, and Zufri's shot is off the mark. She gets her own rebound. Shot is blocked, no foul called. Eagles get it the other way. It's Williams. Pass over to Skinner. Skinner still played every minute of this one. All the way back to Cohen Marshall. And now it's Williams. Getting covered by Kaser. Pretty big size advantage for Kaser. That means there's going to be a mismatch between Carson Marshall and Cravens. And Marshall has the layup up and good and the foul. So she'll try and shoot for a three-point play. First points of the day for Carson Marshall, and she'll look to get a three-point play out of it. Her free throw is up and good. So it's a 7-point lead for the Eagles. We're going to need some offense for Cuyamaca. It seems like Cohen Marshall was poked. It was a steal, though. Williams, a corner three, and it's off the mark. Another rebound by the tall Anaya Singer. It's getting covered by Viviana Cravens, and that's a pretty decent size advantage. As Cohen Marshall lays one up and in, and there's going to be a timeout for Cuyamaca. 14-5 with 1:10 left in this first quarter as Mount San Jacinto is playing some very good defense. 30-second timeout for Cuyamaca as Carson Marshall is up to 5 points, and she's the leading scorer for both sides here. 6 fouls for Cuyamaca on the other side, 3 for Mount San Jacinto. 14-5. Might be a low-scoring quarter here for Cuyamaca. Sade Wiley Gatewood is trying to coach up her team to get some offense going. Last season, the Coyotes only shot 1.4 threes per game. They only made 1.4 threes. They shot 7.5, both of which are 89th out of the 100 teams in the 3C2A. On the other side, 24.8 threes attempted per game for the Eagles last season, which was 19th. After the timeout, it's Kaser who lays one up and in. So a good start for them coming off of the timeout. It's 14-7. 56 seconds. It's still Williams out there in control of the offense, getting covered by Shania White, who stands at 5'2". Pretty even matchup, but now it's going to be a big mismatch between White and Skinner. Three from Williams is going to get off the mark. Rebound will go to Kaylee Kaser, and Cuyamaca is going to go the other way. It's White. White getting double teamed, but she drives to the rim. The floater is in. 14-9. Getting some good offense here out of the timeout for the Coyotes, as they've shortened the Eagles' lead to 5. 15 on the game clock. No shot clock. And it looks like the Eagles are going to try and get last possession here. It's Kiara Williams. They have time to waste. It's stolen by White. 3 seconds left. They're going to have to get a shot up. White, the three at the buzzer is no good. That'll do it for the first quarter. 14-9. The Eagles have a 5-point lead, but some good offense for the Coyotes coming out of the timeout. Very good defense, though, on the side of the Eagles. We'll be back for the second quarter in a little bit. After a quick break, we're back here for the second quarter in this matchup between Mount San Jacinto and Cuyamaca. Cuyamaca had some late offensive spark, but still find themselves down 5, 14-9 against the Eagles. And the Eagles get possession first. Skinner's going to inbound it to Kiara Williams. Williams hasn't scored, but has made her mark on the game so far defensively. That's Skinner to Singer. Her layup is in and good. Maya Singer, her first point, 16-9. Now it's Diaz. Long three is in and good. Good three ball from Belinda Diaz, her first points of the day. Now Eagles are going to try and play slow. Lead is down to 4. It's been their shortest lead since the first couple minutes of the game, and it's a good defensive possession. Ball goes back to the Coyotes. Good way to respond after the Singer layup. Belinda Diaz 3 with a person in her face. 9:06 left. Diaz again, this time a mid-ranger. It's off the mark. Almost an offensive board from Kylie Hayward. She couldn't control it. Now it's Carson Marshall getting covered by Hayward. Now over to Cohen Marshall. 3 for Marshall is no good. Offensive rebound. There is a foul on the attempt from Skinner. Skinner will shoot 2. So that is now 3 fouls on Shania White. Now Trinity Skinner trying to get her first points of the day. She'll shoot 2 from the line. Big part of this team last season, averaged 7.6 points per game. 71% from the free throw line. So she is a relatively good free throw shooter. And she swishes the first one, 17-12. She scored in double digits 9 times last season. Had 2 double-doubles. Her second one's off. 1 of 2 for Skinner. Rebound goes to Hayward. Now it's Diaz. She'll try and drive to the basket. Pass to Zufri, and she has an easy up and in. 17-14. The lead dwindles down to 3 as Cuyamaca slowly fighting back. They were down by as much as 9 in that first quarter. Now it's 17-14, 8:15 left. Kiara Williams passes it. Some good defense, but still in possession of the Eagles, and it's an and one layup for Kiara Williams. Kiara Williams has her first points of the day. She'll go to the line to try and make it a 3-point play now, 19-14. First foul of the quarter. Kiara Williams, freshman from Corona, California, went to Santiago High School. Averaged 15 points and 8 assists per game. Good shooter, great passer. It's been good on defense so far today. Played a lot of minutes in this first game. 8:08 left. The free throw is good, so that is a 3-point play. Williams has 3 points, and now it's 20-14 Eagles. Belinda Diaz going the other way for Cuyamaca. Over to Kaser. Kaser didn't play in the scrimmage against the Hoopers Collective. She was the only one that didn't get playing time in that game. She's been good defensively as Nia McFadder is now into the game for the first time today. Good defense again by Kiara Williams, and she has space. Good attempt at 3, but goes to the basket. Shots off. Rebound goes to McFadder. Going the other way, it's Viviana Cravens. Now over to Diaz, getting covered by Carson Marshall. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Carson Marshall. That's her first foul of the day. Diaz will take the inbound. 7:24 left in this second quarter. Pass goes a little wide of Kaylee Kaser. She's able to go back past midcourt. Now over to Kylie Hayward. Hayward a bit of a opening. Mid-ranger is no good. Rebound goes to Marshall. She tries to save it from going out of bounds, but doesn't work. Coyotes get the ball back. There's 5 seconds left on that shot clock. Now it resets back to 20 with Diaz, the inbounder. Pass all the way back to Cravens, who's getting covered by Marshall. Now back to Hayward. Hayward tries to drive to the rim, and there will be a foul on the play. Another foul for Mount San Jacinto. Marshall, another foul. Carson Marshall, that's her second foul. And Hayward will head to the line for 2 free throws. Down 6. Her first one is going to dance around the rim, but does not go through the net. 0-1 right now. She takes 2, though. Could get their 15th point on the board here. Second one is also no good. An offensive rebound, though, by Kaser. It's blocked, and there's no foul called. Kiara Williams going the other way for Mount San Jacinto. There will be a foul. Diaz has her second foul of the day. We'll have a few subs coming in. Is Anaya Singer, Naomi Henderson, Yasmin Zufri, Nia McFadder, and Belinda Diaz will come out. 20-14 here, 6:53 left in the second quarter. Eagles have possession. It's Williams. Covered by Hayward. Hayward and Henderson going for the double team, leaving Skinner open. Skinner goes back to Williams. Trying to find an opening. It's Williams again, covered by Naomi Henderson. She'll drive, lay one up, but it's no good. And the rebound might be a jump ball, and it will. Jump ball will go to the possession of Cuyamaca. Down 6. 20-14, 6:27 left in the second quarter. It's been a close one between these two teams, and Cuyamaca has done a good job in the second quarter of making things close, but a awkward pass gives possession back to the Eagles. Skinner and Williams have been pretty much the mainstays of this lineup. Skinner has yet to come out of this game. Anissa Turner will drive to the basket. Offensive rebound. That layup's no good. Zufri will grab the board. Pass it over to Cravens. Cravens trying to dodge through the defense. Henderson, step back mid-ranger is no good. Rebound goes to Turner. Turner going the other way, getting guarded by Kaser and Henderson. Her layup is in, and it's 22-14. Now it's Kaser. Pass is going to get intercepted by Anissa Turner. Turner just got into the game, has been playing very good defensively, scored a couple points. Williams, a hard drive to the rim, but misses the lay. Rebound goes to Cravens. 22-14, 5:16 left in the second quarter. As Zufri will try to do things herself. Her pass is going to be deflected and will be out on the Coyotes. So Belinda Diaz, a very short stint on the bench, and she's back out. Naomi Henderson take her seat. Coming in as well is Amia Singer on the side of the Eagles. First time we're really seeing signs of fatigue from Kiara Williams, as she's been playing very rough basketball. And it's been working so far, as it's an 8-point lead. Skinner as well has been out there every minute controlling the offense. Another good rebound from Singer. Pass over to Skinner, mid-ranger from the free throw line, swishes through. And it's 24-14. Timeout will be called. Mount San Jacinto having another one of those runs that they had in the first quarter. 7-0 run for the Eagles. They lead things 24-14 with 4:42 left in the second quarter. It's just not really been a good offensive game so far for Cuyamaca, and kind of saw this in the scrimmage game against the Hoopers Collective, that they give up a good amount of runs. It seems as though they have times where they don't respond well when the other team goes on a run. And well, the last time that Cuyamaca called a timeout, they were able to get 2 quick baskets to end the first quarter, but see what happens here. They were down by as little as 3. It was 17-14 at one point, and now it's 24-14. Just about 5 minutes later. Carson Marshall, 2 fouls, but also 5 points, as well as Anissa Turner. Both of them have 5, and both of them lead all participants in scoring so far. So overall, it's been a pretty low-scoring affair between these two teams. 3 fouls in this quarter for the Coyotes, 2 for the Eagles. And Belinda Diaz back in there. Gets pickpocketed by Kiara Williams, and she has a lane to the rim. Her layup is going to miss. Cravens gets the rebound. It will be a jump ball. Goes to possession of Cuyamaca. So Diaz will inbound. There will be a couple subs. Shania White coming back in for Viviana Cravens. Keslin Henson coming in for Kiara Williams, who we saw before the timeout, showing a few signs of fatigue, and especially now that she pickpocketed Belinda Diaz and went to the rim. Ended up missing that shot, though. Zufree now to White. Her three-pointer is no good. Bounces over the backboard and will go out of play. 4:15 left in the second quarter. Still a 10-point lead by Mount San Jacinto. 24-5 season last year and won their 8th straight IEAC championship. Missed shot by Singer, and the rebound goes to Kylie Hayward. Now over to Diaz. Has some room. Her three-pointer is no good. Rebound goes to Amia Singer. Now over to Cohen Marshall. Taking it the other way. Double team by White and Hayward. Skinner in that right corner. Tries to drive to the rim, covered by Kaser. Pass goes wide. Intercepted by White. White's going the other way. It's going to be a 3-on-1, though, so she's going to have to fall back. Over to Hayward. Hayward getting covered by Amia Singer. Post up for Zufree. Step back's going to be blocked. Eagles again playing some good defense. 3:20 left in the second quarter. It's Henson passing it back to Cohen Marshall, the three-pointer. Bounces in and out of the rim. White leading the charge, going the other way. Tries to sneak a pass through. Cohen Marshall saw it, and now they go the other way. It's going to be a 2-on-1. The layup is good for Amia Singer, and it's 26-14. Hayward going to try and do things herself, and it's another block from Anaya Singer. Very good post play from her. She has a couple blocks and a lot of offensive boards for the Eagles. Henson takes a deep three off the mark, tipped by Amia Singer, and it gets out of play. 2:34 remaining in this first half. Another timeout will be called. Still some very limited offense on the side of Cuyamaca, as they've had 14 points on that scoreboard for a little bit over 5 minutes now. And it's now a 9-0 run for Mount San Jacinto due to some very good defense from Anaya Singer, standing at 6 foot tall. As mentioned, from San Bernardino Valley in 2023-24 and redshirted last season, and is now a redshirt sophomore here for the Eagles. In 2023-24, she had 6 double-doubles, averaged 6.5 points per game with 9.7 rebounds. So you can tell from her play a couple years back that she's a very good rebounder. Averaged 2.1 blocks per game, which is also very showing in this one. She's been pretty much everywhere in the post and in the paint defensively. And it's the reason Cuyamaca still only has 14 on the board. They really just don't have the strength nor the size to compete. Diaz gets fouled after the timeout. It's also the fact that Cuyamaca just has less players in general. Only 9 on the side of the Coyotes, meanwhile 13 for Mount San Jacinto. 4th foul on the Eagles. Diaz is going to inbound it over to Zufri. Zufri and McFadden, the only players on Cuyamaca that are 6 feet tall and over, and they're both only 6 feet tall. Zufri then getting posted by Singer, but she's able to get one in. Her first points of the day. After the 9-0 run, Cuyamaca finally gets some points on the board. A layup from Zufri, and it's 26-16. Still a 10-point lead. So Diaz has committed her 3rd foul, which means she's going to come out of the game for Henderson. There's been a lot of fouls so far for Cuyamaca, and seems like they're going to have to play some careful basketball in this second half. 2 minutes left. Teslin Henson getting double-teamed. A good steal from White, and she has an open lane to the rim. She lays one in. It's 26-18. Good defensive possession from Shania White, and she has her 3rd and 4th points. That'll go out of bounds by Henson, and 2 big mistakes from Teslin Henson have given Cuyamaca an opportunity here to try and cut the lead. Cohen Marshall will sub back in for Teslin Henson. 1:48 left in the half. 26-18. Naomi Henderson now in control of the offense after coming in for Diaz. Zufri getting double teamed, and the bad pass leads to out of bounds and possession for Cuyamaca. Lisa Turner will inbound for San Jacinto. Another double team on Cohen Marshall. They're able to get the pass back. Turner in the corner, layup, no good. The rebound goes to White. Trying to go fast the other way. She's going to try and take it herself. Now a pass to Zufri. Her layup is up and good. 4 quick points for Yasmin Zufri. All of a sudden, 26-20. Little run here for Cuyamaca, but now it's a 2-on-1 and an easy layup for Amia Singer. Still playing some hard ball, though, as they're going to go the other way quite quickly. 1 minute to go here in this first half. Coyotes were going fast, now playing a little bit slower. It's Henderson. Henderson over to Kylie Hayward. Cuyamaca calls another timeout. Had a nice little string of points there. Still down 8, though. 44.7 left in the first half. 30-second timeout for Cuyamaca. They were able to get 3 pretty quick baskets. Two baskets coming from Yasmin Zufri. She started this one, freshman from Morse High School. She had 21 games in her junior year of high school, and the 2023-24 season averaged 5 points, 4.4 boards. She actually scored 12 points in that scrimmage on Wednesday. Mostly playing the center position. Even though she's only 6 foot, just, again, the height disadvantage for Cuyamaca. They play a pretty tall lineup, San Jacinto. Mia Singer, 5'10". Carson Marshall, 5'10". Chloe Marshall, 5'8". And Aya Singer, 6 foot. Trinity Skinner, 5'10". Have a very good height advantage. Zoo Free at 6 foot. Kaylee Kaser at 5'11", and Nia McFadder at 6 foot. Tallest players that they have. Pass is tipped out of play with 4 left on the shot clock. 37.7 on game. 4 left on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something quick here. A quick shot. It's Kaser. Going to have to get a shot up. A long 3 is good. With a player in her face. Kaser hits a 3. It's 28-23. Half a second between shot and game clock. Skinner, an easy layup, is good. No more shot clock as Cuyamaca could get the last possession here. It's now 30-23. It's Belinda Diaz coming back in, leading the charge, going the other way. It's Zufri. 10 seconds left. It gets stolen by San Jacinto. And Tamaya Hutcherson has an easy layup. 1 second left as Diaz will take a long shot, but misses wide left of the backboard. 32-23 as we end half number 1 from Cuyamaca College. Well, we had a very good offensive couple of minutes for the Coyotes, but overall it's just been pretty dominant defensively for Mount San Jacinto. Kaylee Kaser, though, now leading the Coyotes in scoring after that three-pointer with 5. As we have 15 minutes until half number 2 is underway. 31-23, Mount San Jacinto has the lead. Welcome back to Cuyamaca College, where we're just about to get set for half number 2 between the Cuyamaca Coyotes and the Mount San Jacinto Eagles. First half was a bit of a wild one, 32-23. Eagles have a 9-point lead as we are underway. Kiara Williams passes it over to Cohen Marshall. Kiara Williams finished with 4 steals in the first half. Now Marshall opens 3 early and she sinks it. Some quick offense already for Mount San Jacinto. Both teams switching now with Cuyamaca going right to left. Other way around for the Eagles. It's going to be a foul on the play. Anissa Turner, her second of the day. Belinda Diaz inbounds it all the way back to near midcourt over to Shania White. Both the captains for Cuyamaca starting the second half. Pass is intercepted by Anissa Turner, who just committed that foul, and now it's Williams up against Diaz. Passes it to Marshall, who lays it in for 2. So Carson Marshall with the layup, Cohen Marshall with the 3, and it's 37-23. Three-pointer from Kylie Hayward's off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, from Zufri. Over to Kesar. Shots deflected. She gets her own rebound, though. All the way back to the three-point line. It's Hayward. Tip, and now she's getting covered. Kesar. Now Zufri getting double-teamed as the shot clock runs out. There'll be a violation. It'll go the other way. Coyotes took too much time on that last possession. And so far, it's a good start for the Eagles. 9-0 run going back to the end of the first half. 8:42 left in the third quarter. 37-23. Eagles have the lead. Kiara Williams again with the speed, pass, and the layup. Up and good from Carson Marshall. She's already got 4 points in the first minute and a half of this third quarter. 39-23 pass is deflected. It will get out of bounds. Back into possession for Mount San Jacinto. A very rough start to the quarter for Cuyamaca. They've given up 3 buckets early and now find themselves down at 16, the largest deficit of the game. Open 3 for Cohen Marshall. It's off the mark. Rebound goes to McFadder, but she gets stolen away by Trinity Skinner. Now over to Singer.
28 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot clock is going to have to be reset here. 28 left. So that's 17 before the whistle was blown. So no foul or anything, no timeout. 8:03 left.
Can you change the shot clock to 28? Shot clock to 28. Said he doesn't know how.
I'm trying to figure out how to figure out the shot clock.
Just start it for 2 seconds. Okay, well, leave it there. Set the game clock to 8:03.
So we're having a bit of a stoppage in play here as we're trying to get the clock figured out. 28 on the shot clock, 8:03 moved from 8 in the third quarter. And we're back underway. Cohen Marshall has done a lot offensively already. Hit a 3, attempted another one, but missed it. Carson Marshall, on the other hand, has 4 points already in this third quarter. She's up to 9. Leading scorer for both sides in this one as a midi from Anissa Turner is up and in. 4 straight baskets for Mount San Jacinto, and they lead it 41-23. Kiara Williams again playing some good defense. White trying to get a shot up. Now it's Hayward. Hayward's mid-ranger is no good. Rebound goes to Cohen Marshall. San Jacinto going the other way. It's a 3-on-3. There's going to be a travel called on Carson Marshall. And the ball will go the other way. 13-0 run for Mount San Jacinto. Sorry, it was 28-23 nearing the end of the second quarter. Now it's 41-23 and an 18-point lead for the Eagles. Diaz will inbound it to White. Back to Diaz. Both the team captains running the ball up the court. Diaz getting covered by Kiara Williams. Double teamed again by Marshall. It's Kaser. Kaser passes it back, but no one's there. Carson Marshall gets the steal, goes the other way, passes it to Cohen Marshall, who lays it in. And it's a 20-point lead, 43-23. Quickly the other way for Cuyamaca as Kaylee Kaser misses the layup, gets her own rebound. And it's tipped out of play. So both Marshalls have combined for every bit of scoring so far in this third quarter for the Eagles. Carson's got 4. Cohen's got 5 in this quarter. Diaz a 3. That one's good. First points of the quarter for Cuyamaca, 43-26 as Diaz hits her second 3. Response is off the mark. Rebound by Kaser. Diaz now leads all scorers on the Coyotes with 6. And now she'll drive to the rim, pass it back to Henderson, who shoots one off the mark. It's going to be a rebound for Carson Marshall. Pass is intercepted by Diaz. Henderson back to White. White a 3 with a hand in her face. That one's good. Back-to-back 3s for the Coyotes. They've scored 6 quick ones. Now 7 points for White. Layup misses, and there's a foul on the play on the side of Cuyamaca. So Kiara Williams will head to the line for 2. 5:57 left. Back-to-back 3s for Cuyamaca. Went from down 20 now to down 14. 5:57. Some good scoring for them. Got a couple subs for the Coyotes. Nia McFadden will come out. So will Naomi Henderson coming in. Viviana Cravens and Yasmin Zufri. Williams has 3 points. One of them already made on a free throw, and she'll take 2 here from the line. First one bounces off the rim. No good. 5:57 left in this third quarter. After back-to-back 3s, Williams trying to get some scoring going again here for Mount San Jacinto as she swishes the second one, 44-29. As Williams now has 4 points. Full court press here for Mount San Jacinto. There will be a foul on the play by Williams. That's her second of the day. 2 fouls now for the Eagles in this quarter. 23 on the shot clock here for White, who's going to inbound it. Now it's Diaz. Try to pick and roll with Kaser. He'll pass it to the corner. Cravens pump fakes, drives it to the rim. Pass is going to get intercepted. Williams has speed going the other way. Trying to drive it all the way to the rim. She gets the foul and lays it in. There will be an offensive foul, though. So an offensive foul on Williams, as it looked to be an and one at first, but now it's Williams' third foul of the day. The basket will not count, so it stays at 44-29. Possession now for the Coyotes. It's Diaz trying to get some space to try to drive it, and she'll get the travel called on her. It'll go the other way. So Williams, after her third foul, is coming out of the game. Coming in is Keslin Henson. Haven't seen Henson in a bit. Cohen Marshall, some full court press on the side of the Coyotes. Now it's Carson Marshall with the right hand, lays it in, and it's 46-29. Carson Marshall now 11 points. She's the first player in this game to score double digits. Linda Diaz pump fake the three, now passes it to White. Now back over to Diaz. 10 on the shot clock. Zufree. Pass goes nowhere, and it's intercepted by Marshall. It's Carson Marshall going the other way. Now it's Henson. Henson has a clear shot to the rim. No foul as the layup doesn't go. Linda Diaz tried to take the charge. A timeout will be called on the side of the Eagles with 4:38 left in this third quarter. 46-29. Mount San Jacinto has the lead. Carson Marshall has been playing very well in this third quarter. Has scored 6 points, 3 buckets, and keeping the lead high for the Eagles, who now lead it by 15. In the second quarter, this game was as close as 17-14 after a couple made baskets for Cuyamaca. But again, another big run to start the third quarter for Mount San Jacinto, and it's going to be a big lead that they're going to have to try and come back from here with about 14 minutes, 38 seconds left in this ball game. Carson Marshall was a D1 athlete last season, played with the CSU Northridge Matadors last season, played in 20 games, started 5 of them for the Lady Matadors, per se. So she has a lot of experience playing in big games and really is showing on the court. She averaged 4.4 points per game, scored in double figures twice, scored 12 against Fresno State on November the 22nd of last year, 13 against UC Santa Barbara on the 30th of January of 2025. She has the ball again. Her layup's no good. Bounces off the rim. Kylie Hayward leads the charge the other way. 4:27 left in the third quarter. Here's Cravens covered by Henson. She'll drive to the rim, and there will be a foul called on the Eagles. Cravens will shoot 2. Cravens doesn't have any points yet. Foul's going to be on Anaya Singer, who just came into the game. Singer's having a very good defensive game. 8 rebounds, 3 blocks. As mentioned, she's been everywhere in the paint for the Eagles. Cravens misses the first free throw. Cravens had an ACL injury that took her out for pretty much all of her 2024-25 season. As she hits the second one, her first points of her collegiate career. It's 46-30. Carson Marshall again, an easy layup off the glass. 48-30, and she now has 13 points. Diaz and the Coyotes trying to go fast the other way. Hayward has a mid-ranger. A foul will be called on Carson Marshall as she bumps into Kylie Hayward. Didn't give her a good landing spot, and she'll shoot 2. So Carson Marshall now 3 fouls on the day. And more free throws to come for the Coyotes. Hayward's first free throw is going to swirl around the rim, but doesn't go through. 5 fouls for the Eagles, but still outscoring the Coyotes by a pretty wide margin. Second free throw is no good as well, so 0 of 2 for Kylie Hayward. Another rebound for Anaya Singer, and going to be a whistle. Going to be a foul on Kaylee Kaser. Kaser, it's only her first foul so far today. That's why she's been getting a lot of playing time. She hasn't really been getting into foul trouble. Henson with the ball getting covered by Hayward, and there's going to be a jump ball. Another foul will be called, though, for Cuyamaca. That'll go to Kylie Hayward. Hayward also her first foul. Skinner inbounds it to Cohen Marshall. Marshall getting covered by Hayward. Passes it over to Carson. Pump takes the three. Now a mid-ranger. No good. Rebound again, though, by Anaya Singer. But her pass is intercepted by Cravens. Going the other way is the Coyotes, but it's going to be a 2-on-5 as the Eagles went back to the defense very quickly. Mid-ranger, though, from Hayward, no good. Another rebound from Anaya Singer. It's Carson Marshall going the other way. Bounce pass to Henson. Here's a three for Cohen Marshall. It air balls. Rebound Singer. Her putback is no good. Rebound Cravens. 3:10 left in the third quarter. Coyotes down 18. It's going to be a foul on Henson. Henson, her first foul. It's going to be a reach-in for Keslin Henson. Henson played her senior year of high school in 2021. So it's been a while since she's played organized ball, or at least collegiate ball. She's did average 27.3 points, which is an absurd number in her senior year of high school. Linfield Christian, originally from Temecula. 2 free throws for Viviana Cravens if she hits the first one. Cravens, as mentioned, only played one game due to that ACL injury last season. In 2023-24 season, though, averaged 12 in 28 games as she hits both free throws. 32 points for Cuyamaca, and another foul called. Cravens, her first foul. Everybody on the team now with a foul except for Nia McFadder. On the other side, not too many fouls for the Eagles. Williams has 3. Carson Marshall has 3. Henson has 1. Turner has 2. And Anaya Singer has 2. But Trinity Skinner, who has basically played every minute of this one, does not have a foul yet. Good at staying out of foul trouble. Layup is good, and the foul for the Eagles. So a foul on Kaser. It's Mia Singer who is down on the court. Singer took a pretty hard fall, seemed to be on the back of her head, but she is up on her own power, which is good news. Very tough basket to make, but she's able to get her 7th and 8th points. She will come out of the game, so we'll see who takes that free throw. It was an and one. The basket will count, which means it's 50-32. Back to an 18-point lead, but Mia Singer just kind of making sure that everything's all right with the Cuyamaca trainer. Kaser on the other side gets her 2nd foul. It looks like it'll be Anissa Turner to take the free throw for the Eagles, looking to take a 19-point lead, 51-32. Free throw is up, bounces off the backboard, is no good. We stay at 50-32. Diaz and the Coyotes now going the other way. 2:46 left in this third quarter. Pretty low scoring affair so far. Some good defense from both sides, but it's just been the runs for the Eagles that have really put them in front. Carson Marshall again leading the charge the other way. Double teamed by White and Diaz to the rim. The foul on Anissa Turner. Her layup's no good. She'll shoot 2. So some more free throws for Anissa Turner. She missed the one just about 10 seconds ago. She'll have a chance to take 2 more. Already has 8 points today. 5 fouls from each side. in this third quarter. First free throw, up and good. She makes this one into double digits. Averaged 4.4 points per game at Northeastern Junior College as she hits 2 of 2. And it is now a 20-point lead again for the Eagles. They had a 20-point lead earlier in the second quarter. Pass to Kaser gets intercepted by Anaya Singer, who's doing a lot. She didn't get the start today, but she has played a massive role on the defensive side, keeping Cuyamaca at these 32 points. Open three for Carson Marshall, and it swishes through. Make it 55-32 as Carson Marshall has 16 points. It's a jump ball. Possession will stay in the hands of Cuyamaca with 16 on the shot clock. So this is the largest lead of the day for the Eagles as they have a 55-32 lead, 1:55 left in the third quarter. And it's going to take a bit of a miracle for Cuyamaca to come back from this one. Carson Marshall has just been dominant in this third quarter. Layup misses by Turner. Henson, no good as well. As she gets her own rebound. Still in possession of the Eagles. Carson Marshall with the ball covered by Diaz. They're feeding the hot hand right now. 16 points, looking for more. Drives to the rim with the right hand, no good. Another rebound, layup, no good. Hayward going the other way for Cuyamaca. 1:20 left. And a timeout's called by Cuyamaca, 30 seconds. 1:20 left, 55-32. Carson Marshall, 5 points coming into this quarter. She scored 11 so far. A couple baskets, just made a 3. Up to 16, leads all scorers. And that's the sort of energy and experience that Taylor Bell and this Eagles offense needs. They've always been a good defensive team, as mentioned. Only gave up 51.5 points per game last season, 9th in the 3C2A, 31.6% from the field, which was 4th. They only gave up 9.2 assists per game last season, which was 5th in the 3C2A. That's a 100-team organization. So they were very good, and that's why they had a 24-5 season. Timeout's over. 20 on the shot clock for Cuyamaca. Cravens pump fakes, passes it back to Hayward. Now to Diaz. Diaz pass inside. Cravens. Her layup's no good. Rebound goes to Skinner. Marshall now over to Anissa Turner. Driving to the rim. Spin move. That one's no good. Another rebound from Anaya Singer. Carson Marshall with the right. She just keeps on pushing. Now 18 points as she makes another bucket, and it's 57-32. Diaz trying to do it all herself. Her shot gets blocked. She looks for the foul call, doesn't get it. Now a 3-on-1. Henson, Euro step to the lane, and the foul is called on Shania White, her 4th. Keslin Henson will shoot 2 from the line. Henson doesn't have any points yet. So if she makes one of these, it'll be the first points of her collegiate career. First one's up and good. One of one right now, 31.3 left, so maybe just 1 or 2 possessions left in this third quarter. Second one swishes through. A perfect 2 for 2 for Henson. And it is now 59-32. A 27-point lead now for the Eagles. Half a second between shot and game clock. As this could be the final possession if Cuyamaca could just keep the ball. They're going to need a basket, though. 3-pointer from Cravens is no good. Skinner with the rebound. passes it over to Anaya Singer. Singer to Henson. Henson drives. The layup is good as she fights through Belinda Diaz. 5 seconds left. Gonna have to get a shot up. 2 seconds left. Diaz shot is no good. That will end the third quarter. And another huge run for the Eagles to end that third quarter. A 13-0 run, and it's a 19-point lead. Sorry, 29-point lead for the Eagles as the offense seems to have unraveled yet again for Cuyamaca. 10 minutes left in this one, and oh, that was a all-around Carson Marshall masterclass. 13 points in that quarter. Cohen Marshall with 5 of her own. Singer had a basket. Williams hit a free throw. Turner hit 2. Henson hit 2 and got a bucket, and that's where we're at right now, 61-32. Marshall, a couple threes. Second on the team in three-point percentage. And she's also now had her career high in points, which was 13 against UC Santa Barbara on the 30th of January. But now, with 18 today, she's surpassed that and then some. It's just been an overall sloppy performance. But before we hit to the fourth quarter, let's take a look at who these two teams are playing next. So for the Eagles, they're going to be playing at home, their first home game of the season on Thursday against Antelope Valley. On the other side, Cuyamaca will head up to LA Harbor College to play them on Friday.
First floor white.
It's going to be a lot of film watching and figuring out where they went wrong in this one for Cuyamaca. Got a new assistant coach, Deara Carrington. Carrington is the sister of Dejanay Carrington, who is a player in the WNBA. She was drafted 20th overall out of Baylor by the Connecticut Sun. And then she was traded twice this year. Traded before the season to the Wings, then traded at the deadline to the Minnesota Lynx, and that's where she is right now. So a very big basketball family, and Carrington is hoping to be a big part of this coaching staff. On the other side, Taylor Bell and the assistant coaches Crystal Malvo and Robert Morrow. As we start the third quarter, a three from Henderson's no good. Hayward fighting her way, and she gets the foul. She'll shoot 2 from the line. Fouls on Skinner, her first foul. So many minutes in this game and has yet to really get into too much foul trouble except for that first one. Free throw from Hayward is no good. Hayward wore 44 and 3 in high school, but switched to number 7 for the season at Cuyamaca. She makes the second one, 1 for 2. Skinner, her shot with the right hand is good. 63-33. Cuyamaca going the other way. Hayward getting covered by Skinner. Shot to the rim is up and in. Off the rim. Good offense early from Cuyamaca. Gonna have to play good defense though. Henson with the ball now over to Anissa Turner. Skinner shot is no good. Another rebound from Singer, who's just been a rebounding machine so far. And now it's Carson Marshall, star of the third quarter. Basically almost put this game out of reach for Cuyamaca by herself. Steal by Belinda Diaz. She goes the other way. 2-on-1 over to Hayward. going to be a fight for the ball on the ground. Henderson picks it up. Pass over to Diaz. Her mid-ranger. Bounces off the rim and out. Rebound goes to Henson. 8:29 left in this fourth quarter. Skinner back to Marshall. Her three off the rim and no good. Rebound goes to White. White going the other way with Henderson. Henderson corner three. No good. Almost got her own rebound, but Anaya Singer strips it away. Jump ball between Henson and Shania White. We'll go into the possession of Mount San Jacinto. A couple changes. Kiara Williams, Yasmin Zufri, and Viviana Cravens will come into the game. Coming out, Keslin Henson, Kylie Hayward, and Kaylee Casey. 8 minutes left in the game. Kiara Williams back out there. Had a long spout on the bench because of her 3 fouls. As she spins with the left, and it's no good. Offensive rebound again, though, from Singer. Pass gets intercepted by White, and now it's going to be a 3-on-1. White's going to take it herself, but her layup is no good. Rebound goes to Carson Marshall. Gets stripped away, though, by Cravens, and now it's Diaz over to Zufri in the post. Covered by Skinner. There will be a foul on the play. Sorry, no foul. A travel on Zufri as she took one too many steps. Here's Kiara Williams again with the speed and gives it up to Carson Marshall. Lays it in pretty easily. She has 20 now. Just extending that career high. 20 points. And you have a feeling that it's not going to be her career high for too much longer with how much she's been scoring. Up to the rim again as she misses that shot. Now it's Skinner, offensive board, gets double teamed. Henderson back to Marshall. Good bounce pass over to Singer. Some very good passing, and now Singer for 3. That one's short. White going the other way. 6:45 left. Passes it over to Cravens. Pump fake is fouled by Singer. So Singer, her 3rd foul. Carson Marshall comes out of the game. Cohen Marshall in. Singer comes out of the game. Coming in is Janessa Johnson. We have not seen her yet, but it's a 30-point lead. Trying to get everybody some minutes here in game 1 for the Eagles. White getting double teamed, and then Zufri passes it back to White over to Diaz. She has an open look for 3, but it's going to be a shot clock violation as she couldn't get the shot up in time. Kiara Williams, 4 points, 2 of them coming from the free throw. Moving the ball, but it's mostly the defense that's been her strong suit. As she'll try and head to the basket. She gets one off the glass and in. Make it 6 points for her, 67-35 now. A 32-point lead for the Eagles. Williams now has 6. Diaz going the other way. Here's Zufri trying to get one off the glass, and she hits one. 37 now for the Coyotes. Zufri with 6. Williams gets tripped up. Her pass is intercepted. Henderson has an easy layup off the glass. Couple straight baskets, 67-39. As Henderson gets her first 2 points of the day. Going the other way, Janessa Johnson. Her shot gets blocked by Zufri. White taking it the other way. 5:24 left in the fourth quarter. White pass to Henderson. Might have an open look here, but passes it up to Zufri. Zufri going for the layup. No good. She gets her own rebound. Tries to put it back up, and she gets fouled. First foul on Cohen Marshall, as Zufri will take 2 free throws. Another sub. Tanaya Hutcherson coming in to the game for Anissa Turner. Zufri 6 points. She makes both. She'll be the leading scorer for Cuyamaca. First one is going to be off the mark. Shania White has 7 points. Belinda Diaz has 6. Kaylee Kaser has 5. On the other side, Carson Marshall with 20. And Anissa Turner with 10. Zufri misses both, and now it's Cohen Marshall going the other way, trying to drive, and the foul. Basket will count, and it's going to be an and one. Walking foul on Zufri, her second, and the basket will count. And there's going to be another free throw for Cohen Marshall. She now has 8, could get to 9 here with a made shot from the stripe. It's up and good. 70-39 the score, as Cohen Marshall now has 9. 4:57 left. As Henderson shoots a 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound goes to Janessa Johnson. And now it's Kiara Williams. Cohen Marshall almost had an open look, but now it's Williams for 3. Bit short, it'll get out of play. Trinity Skinner finally going to get some rest, as she's been playing pretty much this whole game. Coming into the game, Daniela Young, who we haven't seen yet. Tallest player on both teams, standing at 6'2", playing the center position. She'll most likely try to get a lot of boards, just like Anaya Singer. Kaylee Kaser shot. There's a foul, and she'll shoot 2. So Young already into the game, and she has committed a foul. That's her first. Kaylee Kaser will take 2. This one is up and good, and Kaser now has 6 points. It's 70-40. It's been all-around dominance for the Eagles. Kaser misses the second one, gets out of play, and Eagles will get the possession. Well, the Coyotes have done a good job at staying out of foul trouble in this one, in this quarter at least. They only have 1 foul compared to the 4 for the Eagles. But they haven't been able to stop Kiara Williams, who drives to the rim and lays it off the glass. 72-39. White a 3. That one's off the mark. Everybody goes for the rebound, but Cohen Marshall gets it. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Marshall passes it over to Hutcherson. Goes back to the corner. Back to Williams now. 20 on the shot clock. A mid-ranger from Williams swishes through. 74-40 with 3:45 left. Cravens over to Diaz. Passes it. That pass is intercepted by Young. But then White gets it back, drives to the rim, but gets stuck in between the rim and the backboard. Now it's Hutcherson. She's got an easy lay. Gets past Diaz on the defensive side, makes it 76-40. And there's going to be a timeout called. Thirty-second timeout for Cuyamaca, and they are down 36 now, 76-40. And well, the Mount San Jacinto Eagles are looking like the 13th ranked team in the 3C2A. They were put in that position in that state poll, the preseason state poll, number 13 in the association. They finished at 13 last season after the final state poll was released on February the 25th. Ranked 13 here, and they're definitely playing like it. This is a team that's been very dominant over the not only the in-conference rivals, like 15-1 in conference, but also against their out-of-conference opponents. So much so that everybody's getting some playing time. Everybody except Sonia Urbina, who actually isn't here today, but I'm sure is proud of how her team is performing. Everybody else, though, has gotten playing time, and it's been an all-around effort for the Eagles, whether it be the scoring of Carson and Cohen Marshall, defense and rebounding of Anaya Singer, speed and defensive agility of Kiara Williams. They've just kind of put it all together here in game one, and it's a pretty good opening statement for the Eagles. $3:15 left in the game. Coyotes have possession. Diaz getting covered by Williams. She'll try to go to the basket. Passes it back to White. Her three is no good. Rebound goes to Kiara Williams. She'll go the other way. At this point, they're going to try and chew some clock, waste some time. Maybe get some more points up the stat sheet a little bit. Johnson with the ball. Passes it to the corner. Hutcherson with the right is off the mark. Rebound goes to Kaser. Henderson's pass is intercepted. Now in the hands of Hutcherson again. As she'll pass it to Williams. Williams, point guard, orchestrating the offense here. 2:29 left. Johnson passes it over to Young. Young has the height advantage, but it gets stolen by Shania White. 2:20 left. White going the other way. Over to Diaz. It's a fight for the ball on the hardwood. Over to Marshall. Marshall covered by Craven. She gets fouled on her layup. And she'll shoot two from the line. Cravens gave her a arm to the neck on that one. Her second foul. Couple subs now. Kylie Hayward, Nia McFadder coming in for the Coyotes on the other side. Kiara Williams coming out. Teslin Henson is back in as Cohen Marshall will take two from the line. 76-40. First one is going to be up and good. 77-40 as Marshall. Both the Marshall sisters are into double digits. 10 now for Cohen. 20 for Carson as Cohen misses the second one. Diaz, the three, off the screen from McFadder. Rebound goes back to the Coyotes and Henderson. Henderson trying to get something going. Pass to McFadder. Getting covered by Young. It gets stolen, and there's a foul. As both McFadder and Daniela Young go down. So after the foul on the Eagles, McFadder will take two from the line. First one is up and good. Well, McFadder, a bit of an interesting situation with the jersey number. It said 30 on the social media post for Cuyamaca. She wore number 32 in the scrimmage on Wednesday, but now she's wearing 50, and I think that's going to be her number for the season. Vanessa Johnson, her first points of the season. And the Eagles bench goes crazy for that one. Johnson getting limited playing time, but able to get a layup to go in. Fatter tries for the layup, and she's down on the court in some pain. There's going to be a injury timeout, 1:26 left. 79-41. Janessa Johnson, her first points of her collegiate career. Played 21 games in her senior year of high school last season at Mesa High School, originally from Murrieta, California. Averaged 7 points, 4.3 boards, and 2.3 assists per game. Her most playing time in a season in her high school career. Well, Nia McFadder is up, but is limping quite a bit. She does have a brace on that left knee, and that appears to be the knee that was injured on the play. As she'll meet with the trainer, Kaylee Kaser will come back in. 1:26 left, 79-41. Eagles have the lead. Keslin Henson, now the point guard leading the charge offensively, coming in for Kiara Williams. Henson had a couple of mistakes in her first bit of playing time of the game, but has been playing a lot better as of recently, and she draws the foul. Craven's another foul. That's her third. Tanaya Hutcherson will be the inbounder for the Eagles as she puts it back to Henson. 15 on the shot clock, 1:10 left in the game. Cohen Marshall looking to get something going. Passes it back. Pass intercepted, though, by Zufri. Over to Diaz, and there's going to be another whistle. So a push from Hutcherson. That's her first foul. Now everybody on the side of the Eagles has a foul, except for Amia Singer and Janessa Johnson. Linda Diaz, though, will take two from the line. Diaz has 6 points, coming on 2 3-pointers. She misses the first one. Diaz, good leader in the clubhouse for the Coyotes. She misses both, but Zufri gets the offensive board back to her. Zufri covered by Hutcherson. Passes it back to Diaz. Guarded by Henson. Screen from Kaser over to Cravens. Again, good defensive possessions from the Eagles. Zufri tries to put one up, but it's no good. Cohen Marshall the rebound. She'll go the other way. 35 left, 10 seconds between shot and game clock. Now it's Henson, double team from Henderson and Diaz. Passes it inside the paint to Young. Last touch by Kaylee Kaser. 25.7 left, 15 on the clock, on the shot clock. .38 lead for the Eagles. A lot of work to do for the Coyotes. Daniela Young misses her shot. Another shot gets tipped. Shot clock has now been turned off as we have 21 and a half left. Shot clock is actually going to be reset to 20. So 1.5 seconds between shot and game clock here as we near the end of this first game of the season for both of these two squads. Cohen Marshall just going to try and waste some time. Try to get the last possession. Passes it over to Janessa Johnson. Johnson over to Hutcherson for three. Banks it off the glass and in. 82-41 as there's 4 seconds left. No shot clock. Just going to try and get one more shot off. And Diaz shot misses, and that will do it. So the Eagles double the score of the Coyotes, 82-41. the final score, as it was an all-around dominant performance from Mount San Jacinto. They win their first game. Off to a good start after a 24-win campaign last season. Good defense, good scoring. Both the Marshals combined for 30 of the 82 points. Some good defense, and game one is wrapped up for both sides. A lot of work to do on the side of Cuyamaca. For Mount San Jacinto, they can go home very happy that they pulled off a incredible 41-point victory here in game one. They'll play against Antelope Valley on Thursday at home, their home opener for the 2025-26 season. Cuyamaca heads up north to LA Harbor to take on the LA Harbor College on Friday. Well, for everybody here at Cuyamaca College, I'm Evan Patoka. We will see you on Saturday for men's basketball, as Cuyamaca's men's basketball will take on, would be West Hills Lemoore, or Imperial Valley, or Santa Ana in the Cuyamaca tournament right here at the Cuyamaca College.